Hey, take a breath and imagine this for a second. Because when you're checking out the Hisense 55-inch U8 Mini-LED TV, you're not just browsing screens. You're someone who demands more from what you watch, who wants every scene to hit with clarity, color, and impact. You're ready for more than good enough. So while you're here, check the current price and availability. Sets this powerful don't linger on the shelf. This TV is built for people who care about precision, gamers who want fluid motion, movie lovers who want real depth, and anyone who knows a good screen can change everything. If you've sat through washed-out colors, motion blur, or dull contrast and felt the story lose its punch, you've been compromising too long. The moment you power up the U8, you'll feel it. The Mini-LED backlight pulses with brightness. 5000 nits doesn't just light the screen, it gives it dimension. HDR10 Plus and Dolby support bring out details, shadows don't block detail, highlights don't wash out. Colors don't just pop, they breathe. Scenes feel alive. You don't just see things. You sense them. When you start using it day after day, the difference becomes part of your routine. Gaming hits new levels, motion flows, responsiveness stays sharp, and every frame feels fluid thanks to 165Hz native refresh and VRR up to 288Hz. Movies feel cinematic. Streaming shows feel detailed. Fast scenes don't blur, slow scenes don't fade. The screen becomes a window, not just a rectangle, drawing you in without distraction. Once you've experienced this level of clarity and speed, settling for anything less feels like watching through a fog. Every time you glance at lesser TVs, your mind drifts back to how alive the U8 felt during action, drama, or just casual browsing. If the upgrade's on your mind, check the price now. Don't wait for stock to slip or retailers to mark up. TVs like this draw attention fast. If you hesitate, maybe worried about panel uniformity, or whether you'll really use the high refresh, that's fair. But what felt like extra becomes essential fast. What seems like overkill becomes baseline. You realize how much your old setup held you back: motion blur, dull color, flat sound. And once those disappear, you won't miss them. You'll wonder why you waited. The surprise bonus. Atmosphere. The room feels bigger. The visuals feel richer. Even quiet scenes, rain, soft dialogue, subtle lighting, become vivid. What used to be background becomes texture. Emotion gets space. Story gets weight. And every time you sit down, you feel it. Owning this TV changes how you watch, how you play, how you live your screen time. It says you don't settle. You won't accept flat pixels or compromise visuals. You want clarity, power, precision. You want presence. The motion feels fluid. The detail feels sharp. The colors feel alive. The contrast feels real. The experience feels upgraded, not just slightly better, but matured. A 55-inch screen becomes more than size, it becomes clarity. It becomes immersion. It becomes purpose. If there's a downside, maybe you'll find older content suddenly lacking. Maybe budget models will feel stale. But sometimes the only way forward is to leave behind less than full experiences. And that trade-off. Worth it. At some point, you stop comparing specs and trust how it feels. If the U8 keeps coming back to your mind, listen. Tap the link, check today's offer, and make the move, because media deserves to be seen. Not tolerated.